And whenever I get my little cheap, fast food, man, I really, really savor and cherish it. Yeah, man, I really cherish it, man. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. It was so delicious. It was so delicious, and it was just a Little Mac. It wasn't even a Big Mac. It was a Little Mac. It was just so delicious, man. Them French fries. Oh, from ducking and dodging. Doug got his Keatons mixed up. Laugh out loud. Alex Keaton. Who was Alex Keaton? Alex Keaton. I said Alex Keaton, but no, it's Michael Keaton, the guy that played Beetlejuice and was the first Batman. He's a pretty good actor. I like Michael Keaton. From RC, I need to watch this movie. You need to watch this movie. Trust me, it's a good little movie to check out. From Robert One Dope Boy Slade. Doug, when you get a chance, watch Harley and the Davidsons. Okay. I just asked the Stewies the other day, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Harley and the Davidsons. Let me write that down. I just asked the Stewies the other day in the chat room, the Doug Stewart Show chat group, give me some suggestions for good, underrated movies that didn't get a lot of acclaim at the theater, but were good. They were underrated. And shoot me an email at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. We're always looking for movies to watch, man. You know I'm strictly streaming now. And so with the Fire Stick, and so we always look for movies. We got this movie. We were able to get a lot of movies on the Fire Stick, man. So I'm always looking for good movies to check out, more so than back in the day. From Gilliard Road's Finest, Stewie's A&E channel Friday night shows called PD Watch It. They follow 6 different police agencies all over real time. It's hilarious. Wow. From Corey, he says McDonald's has prime real estate in every part of this country. Right. I'm not going to get into it, but the whole real estate conversation comes into big play. You need to see the movie. I'm not going to give you anything. But that's a very good point, Corey. If you look where McDonald's are at, where they're positioned in this country, prime real estate. So it's a lot bigger than burgers and fries and anything like that. That story, man, about Ray Kroc and how he bogarted them dudes' business is a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger story than what you think about, coming up with their recipes and how they formulated burgers and all like that. No, it's behind the scenes and the business aspect of it, man, and how McDonald's has become this billion-dollar enterprise. Very, very good movie, man. Check it out, The Founder. Very interesting. Okay, all right. So Tiffany says Blind Faith is a good movie. Let me write this down. Blind Faith is a good movie. Do me a favor and back it up. I don't want to write down all this stuff. Email it to me, doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Choices for good underrated movies. One of the underrated movies that I always talk about is a movie with Richard Gere, and I think the guy's name is Ed Norton Jr., called Primal Fear. Fantastic movie. It's probably like 20 years old, 15, 20 years old. And a lot of times movies get dated and it's hard to watch them just because the way they shoot them is different and the technology and the way that they do movies in general are different. But watch Primal Fear. If you're ever looking for a good flick to watch Primal Fear. There's a lot of good flicks I can give you. I actually had a list, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I had a list that I put together back when we were doing the stews. And let me see if it's still here in my notepad, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. It pretty much is. I've had an iPhone for a long time. Movies. It's still in here. So I've got a list of like 20 movies that were good movies that I put like kind of like my top 20 movies that I would recommend people to go see. So Pursuit of Happiness, 300, and they vary, genres, whatever. Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith, great movie. 300, fantastic movie. Love that movie. I Am Legend, another Will Smith movie. City of God. City of God is subtitles. I think it's like Brazilian or whatever. Very good movie, City of God. Goodfellas, my favorite movie of all time. Huge fan of Minister Society. Desperado, Antonio Banderas. Fantastic movie. Yeah. A lot of people may not like Desperado. I mean, it's a guy flick. Like, it's real gritty. And, you know, Desperados, I love, what's that guy named? Steve Buscemi or whatever his name, and the guy that played the lead character in Boardwalk Empire. I think his name is Steve Buscemi or whatever. But he's in that movie, Desperado. Good movie. Talk to Me. Lord of the Flies, that's old school. That's probably 30 years old. That was a good-ass movie when I was young. Taken, Book of Eli, Primal Fear, Usual Suspects, great movie. Sixth Sense, Stand By Me, Attack the Block. So Attack the Block is this movie that came out a couple of years ago, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. It's called Attack the Block, and it stars the black dude that starred in the most recent Star Wars movie, the young guy. And remember, there was this big controversy about Star Wars starring a black actor. That kid, when he was younger, played in this movie called Attack the Block. And it had a lot of social kind of like implications and rhetoric that was brought up in the movie. You have to see it. It's called Attack the Block. Kind of off the beaten path, but trust me, it's a decent movie. Purple Rain, obviously one of my favorite movies of all times. Yeah. Man. And that's why, man, I kind of came down hard on the little Bruno Mars kid the other night, man, because he's good, but it was good what he did, a little tribute to Prince. But, I mean, he ain't no damn Prince. Man, I could put in Purple Rain right now and watch it from beginning to end. Yeah, Purple Rain was a great movie. The Incredible Hulk. Now, it's the one with Ed Norton. They've done several Incredible Hulk movies. And for the most part, the Incredible Hulk movies all get bad ratings, you know. But the one with Ed Norton in it, that when Ed Norton played David Banner, I thought was good. I thought it was good. Blade 1 and 2, particularly Blade 1 with Wesley Snipes, good-ass movies. Star Wars, Friday, the movie with Chris Tucker and Ice Cube, obviously Friday. Die Hard 1, 2, and 3. Yes, sir. Oh, man. I saw a Bruce Willis movie the other night called Lucky Number 11. Starred Morgan Freeman, Bruce Willis, and it was okay. I'm not going to put that on my list, though. But Die Hard 1, 2, and 3. And my last one, Rocky 3. Yes, sir. Clubber Lang. Yeah, the great Rocky number 3. And the one with the Rocky 3, I'm hoping is the one with Mr. T, Clubber Lang. But the one with Ivan Drago was good too. The Rockies franchise, period. Yeah, so those are the list of the 20 movies, or like 25 movies it might even be, that I said were good. Some of them underrated movies. Some of them not underrated. Big box office, theatrical events. Like Star Wars or whatever, man. But if you're a movie person like me, you got to see Star Wars. I mean, you just have to. That's like something you have to do. Like, you have to see Scarface, and you have to see, I don't know, The Godfather. You got to see certain movies. There's certain movies as a dude that you just got to see, And so Star Wars is in that category. Rocky 3 is in that category. Rocky movies, period. I would say this as a dude, too. You need to see City of God, even though it's subtitles. Trust me. You know a movie is good when it's subtitles. Oh, another movie I just thought about that I don't have on my list that should be. Why is it? Oh, it is. It was a different color in my memo. But I have Rise of the Planet of the Apes. That's one. But the movie I was just talking about that you should see that has subtitles is Apocalypto. Yes. Yeah. Apocalypto, written by Mel Gibson, I believe. Subtitles. It's about like Mayan people or whatever. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. If I ain't never told you nothing else, 2 movies you need to get, and they're subtitles. So you got to put your brain to work a little bit. You got to read subtitles to still keep up with the movie, but it ain't as hard as you think. You know, it's not. Trust me on this. 2 movies that are subtitles, that are subtitled part, or aspect of the movies. 2 are City of God and Apocalypto. You got to watch it from the beginning to end. I know, subtitles going to kind of throw you off at the beginning, but trust me on this. Those 2 movies you need to see. Right. And it's kind of like people feel about The Walking Dead and TV, where they'll look at it and they'll see the theme and they'll be like, man, that's nothing I want to see, and they won't watch it. Same thing with Apocalypto. It's about these Mayan people, and it's a long story. I'm not going to give you the details, but it's like Mayans. You remember the Mayans and the Incas, or was it Incas, from social studies back in middle school? So it's about the Mayan people, and very good story, very well done. That movie won all types of awards. Same thing with City of God. City of God is kind of like a gangster flick, but it takes place in Brazil. What's the name of that town in Brazil? I can't remember the name of the big city in Brazil with all the fine women they always talk about. It's based there. And great movies, man. Fantastic movies. Trust me on this. Fantastic movies. All right, let's get out of here.
When Tupac was around, he wanted to raise a nation of thugs. But I think it's only right for me to raise a nation of bruhs.
Yeah.
Frank Cole.
Hey. Thank you so much for joining your boy today. I really do appreciate it. Shouts out to my man, Waterhead Walter, Poe Politicking, Brandon Butler, the consultant, Larry the benefactor. Shouts out to my man Pink Gator for this hot-ass track right here.
I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna.
Yeah, and a special shouts out to all of the Stewies. Without you, there is no me. Thank you. Yeah. Hold on, this is my favorite part. Yes, sir. Hey, a new episode of Chop It Up will be posted today by 3 p.m. Eastern Time, featuring my Uncle Donnie, the real Uncle Donnie. Check it out. Become a premium member. Make sure you subscribe to the Doug Stewart Show on YouTube. All right? It's TDSS on YouTube.com. TDSS on YouTube.com. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel. Peace.
On the planet Earth, but make no mistake, God, I put you first. See, I know my place, and I stand my ground. Cubes in the sky, we gon' hold it down. Frank Cole, Ernest Just, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, 4 founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna. When Tupac was around, he wanted to raise a nation of thugs. But I think it's only right for me to raise a nation of bruhs. Frank Cole, Ernest Just, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, 4 founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna. Frank Coleman, Ernest Just, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, 4 founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna. I'm always in the queue, but you ain't know. I'm resolute to the boot, you don't give me though. In that pack over there, that my dog team. Before I came out the womb, I had purple dreams. Skip-toe, that my line name. And A the Mule, that my chain gang.